Alrighty, what's going on, guys? My name is Crippled Walrus. How you all doing? And today, we're gonna play some more Mass Effect. Mass Effect, blah. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Anyway, last stream I said that I might not be able to play today, or at least not right away. Turns out my the voiceover thing I was going to got rescheduled, so we're gonna playing Mass Effect all day long. Well, not Mass Effect, but we're streaming and playing games all day long. Shepard looks unimpressed. Let's go! Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Citadel Council. I forgot, I was gonna explore, what's it called? The Citadel, but I can't go in the wards until I've talked to the Council, so I'm gonna talk to them first, then I'm gonna go on my little exploration journey. Because, I'm thinking back, I don't think I've ever actually, I've played Mass Effect at least 4 times through. And this will be the 5th. I played it through 3 times on Xbox and 1 time on PC. I don't think I've ever, except for maybe like the very first time I played, I explored a little bit, but still not that much. And I don't think I've ever taken the time to actually like really explore every inch of the Citadel. Like I said, my first time playing through, hold on. Yeah, sending a message. I'm sorry, guys. Saw that movie. Send. Okay. Sorry. I haven't really taken the time to explore the Citadel since the very first time I played Mass Effect, and even then it wasn't really an in-depth exploration. It was more like walking around, looking at a few things, and like, oh, cool. Cool. But yeah, this time I'm actually going to take the time to explore every freaking inch. I don't want to leave any stone unturned before I end up going over to Mass Effect 2. So, I'm going to do everything I can to do every side quest possible, all that good stuff, as we progress through the game. So yeah. So this will be the most in-depth Mass Effect playthrough I've ever had. So yeah. Let's go. Yo, what up, Garrus? Executor Palin up. What up, dude?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over.
Sorry.
Garrus.
I should probably turn my phone off, vibrate.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You blew it, Garrus!
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Sorry, one sec, I had a thing to do something. I'm sorry. Give me one sec. Okay, hold on. Respond to comments and stuff that people are sending me. I'm trying my hardest. One sec. Okay, sorry. I had to send a reply to a comment that someone tagged me in on Facebook. Garrus, I'm gonna get you! Okay, sorry, that didn't work. Sup, Mayushan? What up, dude? Alright, time to go talk to the council. Because they're complete jerks. Jerk booties who need some good talking to. Actually, what the heck? Okay, I paused my game and it was like freezing. Up my audio gain for the game. Let me know how the audio sounds, Miyushan. If it needs to be raised or lowered, let me know. Let's go.
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't be
The Volus won't
ridiculous.
be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
One sec. Alright, sorry. My friend and I are having a really interesting conversation and trying to respond whilst playing the game. Yo, what up, dude? That's a guy over there. Is Rear Admiral Kahaku. Rear Admiral Kahaku. What's up, dude? It sounds fine. Alright, good.
Commander.
Admiral.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Probably, yeah.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's your first time through? Alright, I won't spoil anything for you, dude.
It's a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Alright. Sorry, I wasn't talking during this cutscene because I don't want to interfere with the story. Yeah, dude, Mass Effect is probably... There are 3 game series that are like my top 3 favorites of all time. And I don't rank them in order just because I love them all so much I can't decide. Those 3 game series are Mass Effect, Elder Scrolls, and the Batman Arkham games. Those are my 3 favorite game franchises of all time. I just love them so much. Mass Effect is insanely good. Yeah, I won't spoil... Yeah, I'll say stuff about this game, but I won't spoil anything for Mass Effect 2 or 3. But dude, I'm surprised you haven't played through these games before. I played Mass Effect 1 after I finished Mass Effect 3. I played Mass Effect 2 and 3 first. I ended up playing Mass Effect 3. I got it like the day it came out, and I played it, and it was freaking amazing. I love those games. And I didn't end up playing Mass Effect 1 until after I played the second and third ones. But now it's been probably a year, maybe 2, since I last played Mass Effect. So I wanted to play through the games again and do a stream series on it, because I just finished doing a solo playthrough of a Renegade Infiltrator on PC, but I figured, like, you know, I want to play as a Vanguard and I want to stream it. So here you go, guys. Excuse me. One sec. Yep. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, I won't spoil anything about Mass Effect 2 or 3. I'll just let you enjoy it. I'm glad that you're finally getting into playing these games, dude. These games are insanely good. Been playing them for a few years now, and I love them so much. And this is an opportunity to have a Mass Effect playthrough of all 3 games. Every bit of every game will be recorded and streamed, and will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, and will be streamed to this channel here. So if you want to see the full story when we're finally done, go over and subscribe to me on YouTube. The link is down in the info panel of my stream. And if you want to watch me actually play the games live, obviously you're in the right place. You're here on my Twitch channel. So hope you enjoy. Just to give you a little heads up in case you don't know, I'm playing as a Vanguard on this character, and I'm gonna be playing completely Renegade. As Renegade as I can. There are some limits, like there are some parts of the game where I will not go Renegade, because that's just like, that's not even Renegade, that's just being a dick. So I won't do that, but you know. I've heard of Mass Effect before, but I just didn't have the money, and I didn't think it would be for me. That was a few years ago. I got 1 and 2 on Steam. Oh yeah. When Mass Effect 2 first came out, I heard about it, and I was like, okay, I really want to play this game, but I was a little young for it at the time, and I wasn't able to play it. It wasn't until probably like 3, almost 4 years ago now, that I finally bought Mass Effect 2. I loved it so much. Then I bought Mass Effect 3, and then I played Mass Effect 1, and so I played through all 3 games. And and the last time I played through all 3 games was like a year and a half ago. And so now I'm gonna do that on PC with this character. And what better way to do that than with you guys? Like, honestly. But enough of my rambling and love for Mass Effect. Just sit back and enjoy the stream. Let's see. This must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who— That was you, not me, you scumbag.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You'll pay.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Dang right.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Ugh. Yeah, Renegade is so fun. I've never played through Renegade. I've never done a full Renegade playthrough before until a few weeks ago. I did a full Renegade playthrough on my Infiltrator. Played through the first and second game, completely Renegade, and I enjoyed it so much that I wanted to make my stream series for Mass Effect completely Renegade as well. Except this time I'm going to be playing as a Vanguard because Vanguard is my favorite class, and Renegade is so fun to play. So yeah, it's kind of a recipe for awesomeness, if you ask me. So, but I have a bad habit of rambling, so my apologies if you just want to watch the game and watch the story. But I have a bad habit of rambling. So, this meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine. You scum.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
As much, like, Saren is so smart when it comes to, like... Oh, thanks, man. I do my best to try and chat with you guys. What's the point of having a chat if you're not going to use it, right? I like how Saren is very manipulative. He's very smart, and he knows that he knew that the beacon would give me a vision, and so he could use the excuse of like, oh, it was just a dream, to kind of like mock me while simultaneously defending himself before the Council. It's very, very smart. Not to say that I don't hate him, but it's very smart.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Screw you, Saren.
This meeting is adjourned.
They look so defeated. They're like, dang it. Go drink my sorrows away. Run. Oh wow, he looked like he was limping. What the heck? That's funny.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
The Council won't help us, so we have to find our own way of stopping Saren and the Geth.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
He is a Turian, though. He could potentially be working with Saren for all we know.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him. I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month. drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I don't like this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Yeah, Garrus is definitely awesome. Like, if I don't know if I'd romance him if I had a female shepherd, but he's one of my favorites. Am I limited to just Mass Effect 1 or one of the games, or can I choose my favorite character from the whole series? Because if it's Mass Effect 1, probably Rex is my favorite, and then Garrus. Mass Effect 2, well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let you answer that because I don't wanna accidentally spoil anything if you mean only one of the games. What about you and Saren, dude?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes.
Wow.
He's got
That's
an
impressive
client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Oh yeah, I'd say the same probably, with the exception of Tally. My favorite in Mass Effect 1 is Rex and Garrus. Mass Effect 2, probably Thane is my favorite, and second would be... I don't know, that's a tough call. Garrus, probably. Thane, Garrus, between the first and second game, my favorites are probably Thane, Garrus, and maybe Samara, simply because Samara, I love the characters that are like a tortured soul, in a sense. Thane is an incredibly deadly and interesting assassin, but he's just completely haunted by the perfect memory and perfect recollection of his failures and with his wife. Garrus, he's a BA, Turian vigilante, essentially, so that's pretty cool. And then there's Samara, who's kind of the same thing as Thane. It's just that hers is much more personal when it comes to, like, her daughter, so. But, you know. He's got an impressive client list. Oh, cool. Tell me about the Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Huh. Cool. Tell me about the Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Yeah, I already knew that before I played Mass Effect 1. like, I knew him from Mass Effect 2, so it didn't come as a surprise to me, but it was still really cool to see him. By the time Mass Effect 2 came around, after I played through Mass Effect 1, I was like, oh, cool, it's Garrus, but, you know. So he's preserving peace across the entire galaxy, has purpose to use diplomacy negotiations, yep.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years.
Ooh.
They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Dang it. Freaking Saren, you ruined my chances. Gosh, I'm gonna get you. One of these days, Saren, I'm gonna get you.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass.
CSEC is better off without him.
I'm going to I might end up cutting this out of the video simply for the sake of well, no, there's no point in saying spoiler alert. This game is 8 years old. What the heck am I saying? Or it's almost 8 years old. I'd say I'm probably going to save Ashley simply because I actually find her somewhat interesting. Like, yeah, she can be irritating, but she, her backstory, I find it a little more interesting than Kaiden's. And also, on top of that, I saved Kaiden on my Infiltrator playthrough a few weeks ago, and so I'm curious to see what it'll be like if I save Ashley instead. You know what I mean? Just kind of like a contrast. Like what would happen if I did this instead? You know what I mean? So. And since you're on Mass Effect 2, I'm curious to hear, what's your opinion of the Elusive Man as a character? What do you think about him? I protect him.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You and Saren have a history.
About?
Oh, he already told me this. I'm just gonna skip.
Good luck, Shepard.
Good luck, Shepard. Yep. But yeah, I plan to save Ashley on Vermeer instead of Kaiden, because I saved Kaiden on my last playthrough, and I'm slightly more partial towards Ashley as a character because I think she's a little more interesting. And I'm also just, I don't know. I'm thinking about romancing her. I don't know.
To something.
In terms of,
guy.
Hold on.
The one over by the Keeper.
Whoa. Oh yeah, the guy is clearly very mysterious. Heck, you could tell just from looking at him in his office. Like, a guy who sits in an office like that definitely isn't going to tell you all of his secrets right off the bat. The guy's very mysterious. But, yeah, I'm going to save Ashley. I think I don't necessarily like love her character, but I find her a bit more interesting than Kaidan. So I'm gonna save her. And I'm still not sure who I'm gonna romance, so I'm gonna keep her as an option. And on top of that, like I said, I saved Kaidan before, and I'm curious what would happen, or I'm curious about the differences in the story. Like I want to see what would happen if I saved Ashley instead, and what would be different. Plus, Kaidan is, as I said, a little boring.
A few more scans, and I'll know for sure.
Yo, what up, Corbin? What are you doing?
What? Oh no, I wasn't. Never mind.
What?
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Alright.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
I'll do it.